A little update on the Suburban. So I bought these, I think it's 409 stainless steel 4-inch pipes. And I got some 90s. So I'm gonna weld up an exhaust that's gonna replace the factory stuff. And instead of kicking out back here, I'll kick it out in front of the passenger side tire somewhere, and I won't bother going over the axle, putting any bends. So it's just gonna be the downpipe off the turbo. It's gonna come probably middle of the door, 3/4 of the door here, and then it's gonna kick out in front of the tire. I did put some knobbies on it this morning, which now I gotta go back and paint my axle because I don't have the center cap. So I'll paint the drum and the axle so it doesn't look like complete garbage. I've got some chrome duplex style lug nuts that I'll put on. They're not showing up until tomorrow. But I think these tires are a little bit more aggressive without being over the top. I can still commute on them on the freeway, but they're gonna do a lot better for me in the snow out in Nevada. Got a good look. I had the wheels as rollers on another truck, and so I was putting tires on it anyways. I figured I'd ditch the factory steel wheels and put on something with a little better look. I got smart and painted the hub on the front when I did those this morning, but last night when I did the rears I wasn't thinking yet, so I didn't have any paint with me. So I'll paint them up with that color and it'll look something like that. But the important thing, that was my lunchtime project today. So the plate's mounted. You reach through here, work the clutch. It's on those bolts for the factory hooks. So that was where the factory intended you to pull on the truck, the factory hooks there, and so I sandwiched it between those mounts so that the winch plate is secured and pulling on the same location as the factory intended there. So it's only part of the install. I don't have the control box yet, so I need to figure out if I'm gonna mount the control box up here or if I'm gonna try to hide it somewhere. There's plenty of room on the lugs here. So when everything's secured, there shouldn't be any issues with the terminals wanting to ground out on anything. I should have plenty of clearance. So I'm not gonna make a 5-minute video, just happy with the way this build is progressing and wanted to show it off for a minute.